Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome to We Made It.
I'm Corey.
I'm BJ.
Welcome back after our short little break for Thanksgiving. We hope you had a wonderful turkey day.
We did.
And ate lots and lots and lots.
We did.
And if you made any of our drinks.
We did.
Over the holidays. We did. But if you made any of them, let us know. We want to know what you made and what you thought, what your family thought, although we don't really care. Just kidding. Of course we care.
Harsh.
I know. We are totally in the Christmas spirit
Yes, we are. Look at these t-shirts.
Thus the fireside and the
oh yes.
and the tree. I mean, we decided if you're gonna go out for Christmas, like, do it.
Do it right.
Yep. So yeah, we're wearing our Christmas
Oh fudge.
punny t-shirts today. And doing it fireside, so it's nice and warm.
Nice and
doing
cozy.
it. Did you just say doing it?
You
fireside?
did say doing it fireside. It's okay. I'm going to leave it in. But what are we making today?
Bartending fireside. We are making a Yuletide Moon.
That sounds exciting.
It does.
It was exciting when we tried it earlier. It was really good.
But you didn't know what it was called.
I did not know what it was called before.
Yeah. We're going to start with some cherries. Now, I just happen to have a bag of frozen black cherries in the freezer. We keep a lot of frozen fruit for smoothies and other things. You're going to use that?
Yeah.
I know. Just don't pour it on my rug.
I might.
So I just thawed these in the microwave for like 45 seconds. And the drink calls for like 4 cherries per drink. You can see we went a little bit more than that.
Ours is going to be closer to 6.
There's no such thing as too many cherries in a drink, in my opinion. So I went a little overboard.
Those are muddled up.
Variations.
So lots of wet in the bottom of that now. And
Yeah.
we are going to add to it.
And just to remind them what a muddler is, it's just a smushing tool. Just in case you've not watched our videos, you use the rubber grippy end.
This is the handle.
Yes.
That's the action.
And if you don't have that, you can just sub out the end of a wooden spoon. Okay, so next up, honey. The recipe calls for maple syrup. Not a big fan. I really only like maple syrup on my pancakes and my waffles. So we're subbing out honey because, again, that's also going to taste like our mulled wine.
Oh, yeah.
Because it has honey in it. So I've got about 2 teaspoons of honey in here, and I've just diluted it with the same amount of hot water, because that will make it more of a syrup and it'll shake up better. So we're just going to put that in. And that's, like I said, about a teaspoon per drink. We're doubling, so 2.
Piece of cake.
And we stack
We
here
can.
so that we're clearing some of our mess. Okay, next up is our orange juice, and we pre-measured that, and we've got about 2 ounces. I overpoured a little bit.
Close
We're
enough.
going to go in with that. Next up is an ingredient I wouldn't normally put in a cocktail, but it really works here, and that is
Merlot.
some Merlot. And we're going to use 3 ounces?
3 total ounces. 1.5 ounces per drink.
Yep.
Go.
And you could use any bold red in this. Don't use a real, like, light red in this.
Skip the Pinot Noir.
Yeah. And last, for the wet ingredients, I suppose that's a strange way to say that for a drink, but is our bourbon.
Yes, and we're going to do 2 total ounces of this, 1 ounce per drink.
Use your favorite bourbon. We just are using the one with the smallest bottle.
Yeah, we are not using our favorite bourbon. We're just using the one that was easiest to get in here in front of the fireplace.
All right, so we are going
Careful,
to
that's fairly full.
shake that up with some ice. Oh,
Nicely done.
it's stuck.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to shake that until it's
Too cold to hold.
too cold to hold. Actually, we probably won't shake it that long. You just kind of want to mix everything up here.
Just enough to get it all.
But we'll be back when it's shook.
Be right back.
All right.
And we're back.
All shaken up.
A whole lot of shaking going on.
I'm all shook up. Okay. So we are double straining because this has cherry bits in it.
It does.
If you don't mind some cherry bits in your drink, you could just use the strainer, but we're using a fine mesh strainer as well because I don't want to chew my cocktail. Okay, so now you could stop here or I mean, it's Christmas time.
do it upright.
So we got to get a little fancy. So We've got a couple pieces of orange peel, but we're gonna do that at the end, right?
Oh yeah.
We said last time. So we have some cinnamon sticks. The recipe says to just sprinkle some cinnamon on top. Be a little extra. Throw some cinnamon sticks in there. What's your tip for buying cinnamon sticks?
Buy them from your Indian grocery.
Yes.
If you go to a big box grocery store, like a Walmart or a Kroger or whatever, you'll often find 3 or 4 cinnamon sticks in a little vertical spice jar.
For like $5.
And it's going to be like $5 or $6 for as just many as can fit in there. Meanwhile, for that same $5 or $6, you could go to an Indian grocery and get a gallon bag of cinnamon sticks because
it's a lot.
It's just amazing how much is in there.
Any spices that I recommend going to an Indian grocery.
If the Indian grocery sells the spices, the deal is better on those spices there than anywhere else you're going to find them.
We also got our nutmeg there. So again, you could use just powdered nutmeg, but we have the fresh stuff and a new microplaner. So we're going to grate just a little bit. Now, fresh nutmeg.
You don't need much.
You don't need a whole lot. So just grate it like you would some cheese right on top.
Stir it up with your cinnamon stick real quick.
And then we're going to throw, we should have used longer cinnamon sticks so you could stir with them. And then we're going to put our orange peels in.
Orange peel in there. Coil it up so it's all fancy like, and then it'll be like boing.
How will it be again?
It'll be like boing.
It'll be like boing.
That's how it'll be.
I like your sound effect. Okay.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
Let's drink one.
Let's give it a shot.
Like it's all stirred up.
Cheers.
That's really nice.
It's like cold mulled wine.
Yeah, because we were talking about maybe doing mulled wine for this video, and then you were like,
I didn't want hot.
It's going to take forever.
And it makes a lot. I mean, we can drink off of a batch of mulled wine for like 2 or 3 days.
Oh, yeah. That's
if we
why
make
I like
a big enough batch. So, which we will show you how to make our mulled wine in a later video for the holiday season. But this, if you like mulled wine, if you like those flavors, gosh, it's like Christmas in a glass. For real, go make this.
Yes.
Because this is an amazing way to kick off
the holiday season.
It's
here just delicious.
With us on We Made It.
Oh yeah, we should toast to that.
We should. Cheers. There's many more holiday drinks.
Oh, it's happening.
If there's anything you've always wanted to make for the holidays, or if you have like a holiday cocktail conundrum.
Oh yeah.
You know, because you're gonna have parties and family coming over and friends get together. If you have any questions about any of that, or you need a drink to make on the fly, shoot us a message through our Instagram or Facebook pages. We're at We Made It Cocktails on both places, so you can find us, and we'd love to hear from you.
Let us know. We're happy to help.
Yep. And we will see you next time.
And We Made It.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm. Can you go lay down? Can you go lay down? Go lay down.
You can't have any of this. What do you think's going to happen here? That's the difference between us and Ina Garden.
Yes. Because she thinks everyone has fresh nutmeg and a microplaner. We're aware that we're not in the majority here.
If you don't have fresh nutmeg and a microplaner, Ina isn't going to invite you to her garden party.
You're not invited. Nope, you can't sit next to Jeffrey at her table.
Let's rewind to when we were talking about when he farted. Tag Bacardi and
tag Jim Beam. Tag Buffalo Trace when we're using Buffalo Trace.
Except in this video, I explicitly said we're not using our
using
favorite.
Yeah, we can't say that and tag them.
He's got to stop doing that next to an open flame.
Seriously.
Like, that's going to be a problem. Yikes.
I mean, it's truth.
Jim Beam.
Truth in advertising.
It's okay. You know, we muddled them so they get all wet, and then we just poured out all the juice. Mm-hmm. You made a face when I said I muddled them, and then they got them all wet.
Well, the muddler.
Is it because the muddler looks like this? What does this look like, honey?
You used that on the cherries, and they got all wet.
After these messages, we'll be right back. I used it on the cherries and they got all wet.